Toastmasters and future fellow Toastmasters. My speech today is called Save the Water by Xeriscaping. So how many of you have a beautifully landscaped lawn, or at least some green, lush grass? How many of you? Show of hands. 1, 2, 3, okay, 4, 5, I see you guys. Well, I am not one of them. Besides the nice bushes in front of my house, my grass is a failure compared to my neighbors. Now, why is their grass different from mine? Well, I chose not to pay an astronomical amount in my water bill, and they chose to use their sprinklers twice a day, every day. Did you know 50% of water usage in America is due to landscape irrigation? 50%. And that's a quote by water policy analyst with Western Resource Advocates Lindsay Rogers. Traditionally, lawn grass is thirsty. Because of shallow roots, they need somewhere between 20 and 60% more water than most plants in your yard. Because of shallow roots, the water dries quickly. Many parts of our country are experiencing unprecedented droughts. So what is a great solution for this? Xeriscaping, and that's with an X, Xeriscaping. Now, most of you have probably never heard of that term, and I haven't either until last week when the Washington Post published an article about it. What does it mean? Well, let me break it down. The Greek origin of the word xeric doesn't mean zero, it actually means little to no water. So xeriscaping has evolved to be a style of landscaping that is water efficient, or some may call it water-wise landscaping. Essentially, it is drought-proof lawns. When you replace your lawn with plants native to your land, you save about 40% of water usage, says Lindsay Rogers again. Not only is that important for water security, but it saves you money. Now, converting your lawn doesn't mean just replacing it with sand, rocks, and cacti, but instead plants native to where you live, because they have naturally evolved and adapted to the environment already. It can be both beautiful and sustainable. Now, here are 5 steps to get started. Number 1, and this is probably number 1 for most rules in life, and that's YouTube University. Research and find out as much as you can about xeriscaping. Not only will you be informed, but you'll also be inspired on how you can design your lawn. Number 2, find your hardiness zone. Hardiness zones are geographical areas divided by climate that can help determine where different plants grow best. In places like San Diego, their hardiness zone is about 7, 8, and 9, and places that are more tropical, like Miami, Florida, is 11A. That's their zone, and it's a scale of 1 to 13. Here in Millville, our zone is 7A. To find your hardiness zone, you can go on planthardiness.ars.usda.gov. Find what plants are native to your land. Here in Millville, native plants include dogwood, burning bush, English lavender, oak leaf hydrangea, coral bark maple, and so much more. Rule number 4, use online resources or local landscaping architecture programs. The closest one to us is in Rowan University, and the program is called Community and Environmental Planning Program, and I'm sure they will steer you in the right direction. And 5, map out your yard. Get rough estimates of the measurements in your yard, draw it out, circle maybe existing bushes and trees, and get creative. Guides for converting your turf into native plants can be found on the American Society of Landscape Architecture website, asla.org. Conserving water saves energy. Energy is needed to filter, heat, and pump water to your home. So reducing water use reduces your carbon footprint. 3% of the nation's energy is used to pump and treat water. So conserving water conserves energy that reduces greenhouse pollution gas. And that's by EPA, the United States Environmental Protection Agency. Conserving water helps preserve our ecosystem. especially helps with wetland habitats to keep sustainable for wildlife, especially in times of drought periods. And conserving water saves money. And who doesn't want to save money today? So I hope you found this speech inspirational, and I hope it makes you look at your lush green grass a little differently, and it inspires you to bless your lawn with a little more color, variety, and ultimately drought-proof native plants. Together, we can help save the planet. Thank you.